First, Happy New Year! Let's get on with the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. Hold up. Much better. This is, when I left off at? Y'all know who this is. Okay, I remember. This is your boy, True Inferno, and today's day is Thursday, January the 2nd. So we are 2 days in to the new decade. And if you've been following me on Twitter yesterday, which was the first of the month, okay, it's not to a good start. It's not to a good start, but I'm not gonna sour you guys with negativity because we got a whole year to look forward to, not to mention the whole decade, but in short terms, a whole year to look forward to. So, what this video is about, oh, y'all know what's coming. So I'm about to give you guys my 10 predictions for Pokemon Go for the year 2020. Let's not waste any time because I'm tired. Let's get into it. All right, number 10. Number 10 is something that Hybrid Mongoose did a video about, and I mentioned it in one of my videos late last year, as well after that video, after his video came out rather. And I think we're gonna see it again this year. We're already off to that type of start, and I think we're gonna see more of this. What am I talking about? It's gonna get heavy with the events. Yeah, so I think we're gonna get like a crap ton of events non-stop throughout the entire year. Now, yeah, there's gonna be lackluster events where it's like, what's I take point in that? I'm gonna take a break. And we're gonna see a few of those, but not that many, because it's just gonna be heavy with the events. Every week it's going to be a different type of event. That's how I feel. I don't think we will see an event, or a week rather, where there will be nothing going on. I crap it out. We may see that once or twice, maybe 3 times within a year, but I think we're going to be event heavy in the game. Let's move on to number 9. Number 9. Okay, let's do some math real quick. What's 9 minus 3? 6. Y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Gen 6 will come this year. All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory regarding my top 10 predictions for Pokemon Go in 2018 and 2019. In 2018, maybe says it correctly, I said that we would not see Gen 4. We got Gen 4. Last year, I said we would not see Gen 5. We got Gen 5. So I'm going to go against the grain here and say that we will get Gen 6. If I'm wrong here, I'm not making any more predictions involving generations. Because like, now they messing with me. Like I said, I truly believe that Niantic rock my videos when they need some ideas and stuff like that. But when it comes to these generation predictions, if I get this one wrong, I truly believe that they also watch my videos so they can mess with my predictions. Let's move on. Number 8. Okay, this is a trend that we saw in November actually, and it kept on going right now. It's a monthly thing, but we have not seen this portion of this trend yet. So what am I talking about? Well, every month Giovanni returns, and we battle Giovanni to get that Shadow Legendary. You probably know where I'm going with this already. At some point in time, this year, we are going to get Shiny Shadow Legendary. So yes, after we beat Giovanni, at some point in time this year, we're going to get that Shiny Shadow Moltres, that Shiny Shadow Articuno, that Shiny Shadow Zapdos, and whatever. So yeah, I truly believe that we will get that this year at some point in time. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 7. Okay, so this is something that I mentioned in my 10 ideas to improve the game video that I did about like a month ago or so. And this is something that is already in one of the Niantic games. Obviously not this one, but I'm talking about Harry Potter's Wizard Unite. You probably know where I'm going with this. But in case you don't, let me set the stage for you. So you moseyed along, mind your own business, you got somewhere to be, but then you open up the game and you see a very rare raid that you want to do. So you go do it and you're ready to go. You're ready to go into the raid, but you can't because there's a timer. We need that ready button. So yes, Give us the ready button for raids. I think we will get that this year because, again, Harry Potter's Wizards Unite have it. So it makes no sense for Pokemon Go to not have it. And again, there's a lot of people who are doing raids either by themselves or like they have their squad and they're ready to go. But yet we got to sit there for 2 minutes waiting for this stupid timer to go down, or 200 seconds, which is that, I think that is like more than 2 minutes. But that's beside the point. You get the point. We want to start raiding as soon as everybody is ready to go. So yes, give us that ready button. I think we're going to get it this year. Number 6. Okay, so this was mentioned in my 10 ideas to improve Pokemon Go video that I did a month ago as well. And I kind of hinted at this early in this video. So remember I said every month we're going to get to battle Giovanni to earn a Shadow Legendary, and hopefully later this year a Shiny Shadow Legendary? Well, speaking of things that goes on a monthly basis in Team Go Rocket, what I said in my improvement video was this. I think we're going to get, well, we should get, but I ultimately think we will get Team Go Rocket Day on a monthly basis. So yes, that's what I believe we're going to get. We will get a Team Go Rocket Day on a monthly basis. Remember I said we could go to be like heavy with the events? I believe Niantic would be heavy with the events. This is one of them right there. So I truly believe we will get a Team Go Rocket Day on a monthly basis. In fact, I think we got one last month. Either it was in November or December. I want to say it was in December, if I remember correctly. So it could be happening now. We could get one within 2 weeks from now. Who knows? Well, not 2 weeks from now, because now we're talking Community Day territory, which is on a Sunday. But we could get it on the day before. So, but either way, I truly believe at some point in time this year, whether this month or somewhere down the line, rather, we will get a Team Go Rocket Day on a month-to-month basis. Let's move on. Alright, so number 5. Number 5, we're now moving on from in-game to out the game. You know, real life stuff. So this prediction is going to be interesting because I had mixed emotions about it. But, you know, we'll see what happens in about, what, April? Maybe March, who knows? So what am I talking about? GoFest. You know I gotta talk about GoFest without question. I got to talk about GoFest. So, going back into 2017, the first ever GoFest was in Chicago, and they messed it up. Then 2018, they brought GoFest back to Chicago, saying that they had unfinished business, and it was a huge success. Then last year we had not one but 3 GoFests, but the very first one in 2019 was in Chicago. And it was fantastic. So, what's my prediction rather? I think this year's North American Go Fest would be at a different spot. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Now, last year I said it was going to be in New York. That obviously did not happen. But I truly believe that it would be at a different spot. Now, in terms of where, I still want to say New York. But I'm also going to throw San Diego in the mix because the last hot sauce video that he did. Remember, last year they had that Niantic Live contest, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And I saw a few United States submissions. You know, I saw, you know, one for New York. But the last hot sauce, to me, when he did the San Diego one, that was the best one that I have seen that was done based on a United States city. That was the best one. And now keep in mind, I did say North American Go Fest. I didn't say American Go Fest. I said North American Go Fest. So that's include Canada and Mexico. And actually, when I did that Niantic Live video, my #1 submission that I saw was Winnipeg, which is in Canada, which is a part of North America. So we could get a Go Fest up there as well. Either way, I believe that this year we're going to start seeing changes with the locations for Go Fests. But I think the only one that would make that change is Chicago. And then next year they could change it from Dortmund to somewhere else. And I really hope they keep GoFest Asia in Japan. I don't care where in Japan, but keep it in Japan. All right. So yeah, let's move on to number 4. My number 4 prediction, we gotta go back to the number 5. So it's funny how my number 5 prediction I have to make reference to the number 4. Now it's the other way around. My number 4 prediction, we gotta make reference to the number 5. So My last prediction, I mentioned GoFest and how it's going to be at a different location, the North American version that is. Let's keep up with the events rather. And I'm going to say this, speaking of the NumberFive, and here's when the NumberFive comes to play. There would be a grand total of 5 Safari Zone events this year. Yes, you heard me right. I truly believe there would be a grand total of 5 Safari Zone events this year. So, if you recall last year, there was one in April, that was in Sentosa. And then, of course, we had the 3 GoFest events. Wait a minute, didn't they have one in January? I think they had one in January, if memory serves me correctly. I believe they had one in January. So there was one in January, I believe. Then the April one was in Sentosa. And then there was GoFest, which is not Safari Zone. But then they did have the Montreal joint in September, which I did go to. And then they had one in October, rather. I think that was in Panama. And obviously, again, I went to the Montreal one. I didn't go to the other 3. So last year we had 4. I think we're going to get 5 this year. So I think we're going to get one in March. And then one in May. And then after the 3 GoFests, June, July, and August, we're going to get one in September, one in October, and one in November. So, yes, that's what I truly believe. I truly believe that. So, more not GoFests, but more Safari Zone events. Otherwise, why would they do that Niantic Live contest for? And again, there was about like, I think over 50 submissions that I saw on Twitter that I looked at. So, they got to have 5 Safari Zone events and 3 GoFest events for the grand total of 8 events going on this year. All right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is interesting because we got a reference to last year again. So last year I said that all the Gen 4 legendaries will appear in the game in 2019. And they all did. They all did. Don't expect the same thing to happen this year. So what I'm saying is this. All of Gen 5 legendaries will not appear in Pokemon Go this year, and here's why. And you know, here's the thing with Niantic, you should be aware of this already. They like to bring back legendaries. So, for example, Heatran is coming back this month. Maybe go get a shiny form, which is cool. I have no problem with it. But if you was expecting all Gen 5 legendaries to drop this year, I don't think so. Now, granted, like I think, remember, says it correct. I think there was like 9 Gen 5 legendaries. So we got 3 sets of trios. So we got the Sword of Justice, and we not count that little annoying one. They are in the game. All 3 of them are in the game. So that's good. But then there's 3 more trios. After that, the one with the clouds over their belly rubber. And then there's another trio, which looks dope as heck. And again, you got 6 Pokemon left to go. And then you got to look at Niantic bringing back old legendaries and having their shiny forms release the game and giving new players the opportunity to get those old legendaries and things of that nature. I just don't see all Gen 5 legendaries dropping this year. I can see some dropping this year, then they finish off next year. But I don't see all Gen 5 legendaries dropping this year. Let's move on. Now, number 2, I'm going to give credit to Pokemon Go Hub for this one, because they did an article about, you know, the state of the game, how some people would consider it boring and stuff like that, and they gave some ideas on what to do to fix that. And one of their ideas I actually like one of their ideas, and that is this, and I think we're going to see it this year. We are going to get a prestige system. So what is that? What is that? All right, so let me explain to you what that is in the form of Call of Duty. If you play Call of Duty, then you should know what I'm talking about. But if you never played Call of Duty before, I'll explain it to you real quick. So, in Call of Duty, you get to a certain level. You know, you capped out your level. Just like in Pokemon Go, everybody and their mama should be able to reach level 40 within 3 months. I'm dead serious. You don't have to be a serious grinder to do that either. So, once you hit level 40 in Call of Duty, you can prestige all the way back to level 1, but you're going to get a special medal for it. I think you may maintain some of your stats, some of your perks, things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. But you go backwards to level 1 and you do the grind again. So I think they should do that in Pokemon Go. I like the idea about Pokemon Go Hub. I think they will do that in Pokemon Go. So they award you with some medal, say, hey, you hit level 40, congratulations. We're going to start you back at level 1, and you work your way back up. So you can prestige as many times as you want in Pokemon Go to give us something to look forward to. Like, hey, look at all these medals that I got from prestiging. So I like that idea. I really like that idea. All right, let's move on to my number 1 prediction for Pokemon Go. Alright, so my number one prediction for Pokemon Go is this, and this would put Pokemon Go on the map big time. It was already on the map, but this would seriously put it on the map. And with the way things are going with, PvP and AR Plus and things of that nature, you know it's a matter of time, right? You know it's a matter of time, and I think it will happen this year. We seen glimpses of it last year, but I think it will happen this year. So what am I talking about? I think Pokemon Go will be a part of esports. At some point in time this year, I think Pokemon Go will be a part of esports. Because again, to the world outside of Pokemon Go, this game is on the rise. And of course, we all like, bro, we knew about this game since 2017. Where the heck y'all been? So, I can see it happening. And it was at the Pokemon Invitational Tournament in DC. Training Tips was down there, calling the action in it. Pogo King took part in it and won it. And a few other Pokemon Go content creators or Pokemon celebrities took part in that joint as well. So I think it's going to expand from that, and we are going to get an esports league from it. Matter of fact, it made the news. It was in the news out in Philly. So I truly believe that we will get Pokemon Go in esports this year at some point in time. So those are my 10 predictions for Pokemon Go this year. So what are your predictions? Leave them in the comment section below. So, with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. And next time I see y'all, I will give you my 5 goals for the year involving Pokemon Go. Take care, y'all. See y'all next time.
Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it.
After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.